Jungkook was a young village boy living in his little world until he decided to come to the city for university. He was excited about his new chapter of life. He was excited about his dorm and new roommate. But when he opened the door, he freezed. His roommate was the infamous Kim Taehyung. The famous playboy, and Jungkook hated him. Unlike Jungkook, Taehyung was wealthy, coming from the famous Kim family. The only son, super spoiled and smart. He was the hire, and everyone in the university act like he is the king. He took a deep breath and unpacked his stuff. Taehyung was scrolling his phone, but he secretly was looking at Jungkook. Seeing him unpacking his stuff, he was already planning how he was going to make Jungkook scream his name out of pleasure. But maybe, just maybe, Jungkook wasn't the silly village he thought he was. He stood up and locked his phone and threw it on the bed and went to him, standing behind him. His hot breath was hitting Jungkook's neck that made him shivered. "So you are my new roommate. Well, I have to tell you, I am not easy to live." He smirked as he said. He expected Jungkook respond to him with shaky voice and obeyed his every order. But Jungkook frowned and turned. That made Taehyung step back. "Yeah, me too. I can be a pain in your arse. So watch it, playboy. If you want trouble, I want it as well." Taehyung frowned as well and growled lowly and responded, "Who do you think you are, boy, huh? I am Kim Taehyung." Before he could finish his sentence, Jungkook pinned in on the wall. God was so strong he didn't expect that. He thought Jungkook would be silly, weak, and scared. But he was strong, and now Housey he was much taller. Then him, their faces were so close that he could see Jungkook's multiple scars on his face. That made Taehyung wondered about the story of how he get the scars. But now he was too scared and maybe rose to ask, damn it, New never talked to him like that? Like he is nothing but a spoiled kid. He wanted to see what he will do next. "Unhand me," he protested weakly. But Jungkook locked his wrists above his head and held his hands with one hand. His grip tightened and made Taehyung whimper from pain. "Please." He pleaded with his big eyes. He was a little scared. That made Jungkook's heart twisted. What was doing? He was strong, yes, but bully. Never he unhand him and stepped back. He wanted to say something. He saw Taehyung massage his wrist that was red, and he could see his fingerprints on his wrist. Now he felt guilty. He went closer to him again. That made Taehyung step back. But he hit the wall, and now he was trapped between Jungkook and the wall. He swallowed thickly and closed his eyes. He expected a punch maybe. But Jungkook kissed his wrists and mumbled, "I'm sorry." His eyes widened. What? He kissed his palm this time. "I am sorry I acted like a bully. I lost my temper," he mumbled again. He looked at his eyes, and Taehyung was speechless. He didn't know what to say, so he said the most stupid thing he could think of it. "Friends?" Jungkook chuckled. "Friends?" He rose his pinky, and they made a promise to be friends. But it was a lie. They both know soon or later. They going to be partners, lovers, boyfriends. But now they didn't wanted to ruin their moment.